There. So happy morning, everyone. Can you please unmute your microphone? Happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
Happy morning.
Yeah, welcome back to our regular meeting. For those who missed us, we have regular meeting last week? No,
No.
right? No. Sorry, we had our team building last now because I always see your faces anyway. So here are the rules and regulations for our meeting tonight. Let us be on time. Our agenda will be shared later by our TOM or one of the members of SCBD. Second is please identify yourselves, especially for our visiting Toastmasters and our guests. VTM, then your name, then your club for our visiting Toastmasters. And if it's your first time to attend a Toastmasters meeting or not yet a member of any club, just write G, meaning guest, then your name. Then please turn on your camera so that we can see your beautiful and handsome faces. And please keep your microphone on mute so that our speakers will not get distracted while they are speaking. But if it's your time to speak, please do not forget to unmute your microphone and be fully present and have fun during the meeting. So without further ado, let us all welcome our President Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. What am I doing? Okay. Now, with the power vested in me, I hereby open this meeting. Now, I know that our beloved VP for membership has told you that you need to mute yourself if you're not given the opportunity to speak. But please unmute yourself because I would like to hear your euphonious voices in regard to today's Friday spirit with SCBD Toastmasters. Happy morning!
Happy morning!
Happy morning.
All right. Thank you so much for everyone for your time and effort, making your time here and spending your wondrous Friday evening here with us as SCBD Toastmasters. I know that, currently I'm outside, I'm not at home, but I could see the traffic of Jakarta, at least some part of the traffic in South Jakarta to be exact. Hope that everyone will be able to join us soon. But before that, I would like to welcome you all to spend your time with SCBD Toastmasters, particularly for our visiting members, our dearest guests, and thank you so much for your time. My name is Garda, currently serving as the president of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And please, on behalf of the entire team, I would like to extend a warm welcome to every one of you for making your time here. I noticed that there are guests and visiting members here. Thank you so much for joining. And for those of you who are being first time in any Toastmasters meeting, including here in SCBD Toastmasters, allow me to give a little bit information regarding what Toastmasters International as well as the SCBD Toastmasters, so that you get to know what you're actually joining for today's event. But in the meantime, just sit back, relax, and welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. So what is actually Toastmasters International? It is actually a non-profit educational organization that has existed for almost a century, pardon me, in almost a century existed as a non-profit organization that teaches everyone about public speaking and leadership skills. By being a member under Toastmasters International flagship, you'll be able to connect with hundreds of members across hundreds of countries around the globe. Now, someone may ask, what is the benefits of joining Toastmasters International? What is the main highlight here is actually the educational curriculum, also it's called the pathways. There are 11 curriculums that you can explore as a member in Toastmasters. This curriculum serves you as a guidance for you to excel and also elevate your public speaking skills. But not only that, you can also explore more skills with regard to your specific needs. For example, maybe at your workplace, you would need the humor skills or your presentation skills that is required for you to nail every single thing that you do at work. Maybe the path of engaging humor or the presentation mastery would suit you best to meet your demands. For more information regarding these pathways, feel free to contact our club officers so that we can assist you with regard to these curriculums. About SCBD Toastmasters, in a few days, we are turning 17 years old. And this year, our vision is to provide a platform where everyone can become a better you. How to achieve that? Simply by empowering every individual to strive for progress, by instilling the values of being structured, collaborative, bold, and determined, SCBD Toastmasters is determined to provide this platform where everyone can become a better individual by striving for progress. We always conduct our regular meeting every Friday evening from 7 to 9 p.m. Jakarta time. And should you wish to know more about our activities and our club in particular, feel free to follow us at Instagram, on Instagram at scbd.toastmasters. There's a link provided in our Instagram bio. Click the link and you will be directed to our Linktree profile. Click on chat us via WhatsApp and you will be directed automatically to our VP for membership, Toastmaster Melanie, whose face you already noticed at the beginning of this meeting. She will be very happy and more be delighted to assist you with regard to your inquiries. And I think that is all from me. And now to continue our agenda for today, I would like to hand over the control to the Toastmasters of the meeting, or so it's called the host for today's event. Toastmaster Wira, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Señor Presidente. That was a song called Smoke on the Water. But first, let me share the screen. Is it visible?
It is.
Yes. Okay. It is from a certain band from their 6th album, Machine Head. Some of you might ask, what band? Just be patient, my friend. I'll explain in due time. So, what does Smoke on the Water, Barney the Dinosaur, and World Epilepsy Day have in common? I want everybody to unmute themselves or reply it via direct message, whatever. But I want to know, what do you think? What are the association with these three things that I just mentioned?
Green.
Purple.
Who said that? Purple? Toastmaster Yanda, was it? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, Toastmaster Yanda, exactly. It is the color purple. All right, let us go back to share. Because, like I said before, the Machine Head, it was from a band called Deep Purple. Barney the Purple Dinosaur and World Epilepsy Day has a purple color representing it. Happy morning, everybody. My name is Wirata Mahaji, and I will be your Toastmaster of the meeting, or like the president said, the MC for tonight. Our theme for today is about World Epilepsy Day, and the title is I Purple You. And don't forget to use the WOD, right? But I'm not gonna be the one explaining about the word of the day. It's somebody else's job. Who is the person evaluating doing that? Later. Again, later. Now we go with the question, another question. What do you know about epilepsy? You can chat or you can unmute yourself and explain it to us. What do you know about epilepsy? Okay, not many. Okay, not many people. All right, since I have little to no knowledge about it as well. Come on, I'm a guy who likes to cook, play music, and sometimes choke people. I don't know anything about epilepsy, so let us play a little video. Let us share sound and optimize the video clip. Here we go.
And a nervous system and causes your body to have repeated seizures. Your brain has billions of...
Let's try.
So, what is epilepsy? Epilepsy is a condition which affects the brain and a nervous system and causes your body to have repeated seizures. Your brain has billions of nerve cells that control everything you do, from the way you feel to how you move. It does this by using electrical signals to send messages. When you have epilepsy, these messages are interrupted or your brain doesn't turn them off properly. This can lead to an increase in electrical activity in your brain, which can cause a seizure, affecting almost 6 in every 1,000 children and young people. There are lots of different types of epilepsy and seizures, meaning treatment is different from person to person. Although anti-epileptic medications don't cure epilepsy, most people do take them to help control their seizures. Other treatments include ketogenic diet therapy, vagus nerve stimulation, and sometimes surgery. Getting the right treatment and leading a healthy lifestyle can help you carry on doing the things you enjoy. So having epilepsy shouldn't define you. It's not clear yet why some people develop epilepsy and others don't. But
All right. If that was an indication, epilepsy is a condition where your brain starts to have a seizure. And by the way, I saw the direct message. I'm sorry to hear that, Toastmaster Uyun. May your neighbor rest in peace. If I'm mistaken, the neighbor. Okay, now let us go to the agenda. There will be prepared speech, members only, table topic speech for not only the two members, but also non-members, aka guests, and also the evaluation speech, which is the continuation of the prepared speech. But before we go to the first agenda, let us go to the evaluation team. I'm not gonna be the one who introduce it. It will be the job for general evaluator, Toastmaster Hani. Toastmaster Ani, are you there?
Hello, yes, Tom, I'm here.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Okay. Is the slide is visible?
Not yet.
Yes. How about that? How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So here, my name is Hani. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Hani. I will be the general evaluator tonight. My job is I will be give the evaluation during the meetings and all of the role takers, but I will not be alone tonight. Here I have a super team. My team is Toastmaster Agus. Could you please explain your role, Toastmaster Agus?
Yes, thank you very much, Toastmaster Hani. So, hello everyone, my name is Agus. Today I'm your grammarian. If English happens to be your first language, it's good for you. But if English is something that you learned later in life as your second language, third language, fourth language, and so on, you might have hard times maintaining the fluency or eloquence of your speaking and might sometimes make grammatical mistakes. And it is my job to make you be mindful and be aware of those mistakes and help you learn from those. And as your grammarian, I will take the grammar notes, such as incorrect grammar and mispronunciations, as well as creative usage of English language throughout the meeting. And it is also my job to introduce you to our word of the day. So our word of the day is pride. Repeat after me, pride.
Right.
Yes. So pride can mean a lot of things. If I would like to summarize it, pride can have four meanings. The first, satisfaction, a feeling of pleasure and satisfaction that you get because you or people connected with you have done or got something good. So like, for example, I take pride in being a grammarian for today's meeting. So pride can also mean respect for yourself. Pride can also mean feeling of importance, that the feeling that you are better or more important than other people. And lastly, pride can also mean a group, especially a group of lions. It is called a pride of lion. So at the end of the meeting, I will be back to present my reports. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Agus. Thank you, Toastmaster Agus, for explaining the grammar and rule. So everyone, please don't be afraid if you have a mistake during your speech and during the table topic session. So you can learn from Toastmaster Agus that he will explain related the grammar. And the second, I have team is AWO counter is Toastmaster Melanie. Hello, Toastmaster Melanie. Could you please explain your role?
Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Hello again, everybody. I'm Melanie, and I will be your AWOD counter today. So, the purpose of being a AWOD counter is to take note words or sounds that makes as a crutch or filler in our sentences, like that, or something that fills in our sentences that do not have any meaning, or even the long pauses. And I will also listen to the repeated words that you have uttered in your speeches. At the same time, I am WOD counter. Like what Toastmaster Agus said earlier, our word of the day is pride. So I will be counting how many times you have used the word pride in your sentences. And please help me also to count the WOD of the day by typing down WOD spotted so that we will be having some participation from the crowd. So I will be back later to give you the evaluation for the WOD. So back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. So everyone remember our word of the day today is please mention a lot, and then Melanie will be counted. And the third, I have my is time as a timer is Toastmaster Nila. Hello, Toastmaster Nila. Could you please explain your roles?
Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Hello, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Nila, and tonight I will be the timer. I will time the prepared speeches, table topic speakers, and as well as the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red background, which denotes specific times remaining. In order to be eligible for voting, speakers need to finish the speech within the time allocation. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will change my background into green. At 5 minutes, the background will change to yellow. At 6 minutes, it will change to red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. All right. Meanwhile, the prepared speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will change my background into green. At 6 minutes, the background will change to yellow. At 7 minutes, it will change to red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. Table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will change my background into green. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, the background will change to yellow. At 2 minutes, it will change to red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. The individual evaluations should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will change my background into green. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the background will change to yellow. At 3 minutes, at this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nila. So everyone, please, during your speech, you can see at Toastmaster Nila, so she will reminding you about the timer. So the fourth is, I have a ballot counter is Toastmaster Sony. Toastmaster Sony, could you please explain your roles?
Good morning, everyone. My fellow Toastmaster, my name is Sony. Yes, I need to mention my name because I saw several new members since I disappeared. So yes, after several weeks, I hadn't attended in this meeting. Finally, tonight I will serve you again as a ballot counter. And as a ballot counter, I have a mission to create a poll that will be used to vote every speaker who are eligible to be voted. And further, there will be 3 poles that will represent in every session, which are prepared speaker, the best prepared speaker, the best table topic speaker, and of course, evaluator as well. So from that reason, I hope you use your right to choose or to select the best speaker best from your point of view. Because in the end of the meeting, I will show you the result. We will have the Hall of Fame to celebrate the best speaker in each season. Thank you. Such a pride for me to serve you again in this meeting. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sony. So I think that's all from my team as a general evaluator in my team. And I will send back to you to Tom, Toastmaster Wira.
Okay, thank you very much for introducing us to your super team, GE. Now we go to the agenda. All right. Evaluation team done. Now we go to our first speaker, which is Toastmaster Septi. She will deliver her icebreaker, which is her speech debut. And the title, I like the title, The Story of a Girl from a Noble Village. But I'm not gonna be the one introducing her. It's the job for Toastmaster Alvin, her evaluator. Toastmaster Alvin, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, the screen is yours.
It's cool right here. It must be the air conditioner. It's still cool. It seems like an ice around here. What are we supposed to do with an ice? It has to be broken. Now we will witness an icebreaker project who will be delivered by Toastmaster Septi. Toastmaster Septi will deliver her very first project in here in Toastmasters. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Toastmaster Septi, a story of a girl from the noble village. A story of a girl from the noble village, Toastmaster Septi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Dear fellow Toastmaster and guests, let me first introduce myself by the name Septi. Let me spell it one by one. S-E-P-T-I. From my name, surely you know in which month I was born. Yep, correct. I was born in September. Might be you familiar with duku, one of special fruit in Indonesia. You know where it's come from? They are from Muara Enim. So I was born in a small village in Muara Enim, South Sumatra, named Source of Noble Village. You guys must be thinking, is that even a real place? I will get back to you soon about that. So actually, I have pride of my village. Not because there's a nobleman in our place, but because I have seen picture our former president, Mr. Suharto, acknowledge our village at that time publicly. I remember vividly it happened during its season. I came to manager a plantation house, and at that time my objection was come after the money. Yes, to get THR. Who did the same thing as a kid? Raise your hand. Oh, yeah. So they are so generous. So at that time, the picture informed me about other name of our village. that is country of umbrella. Let me repeat it again. The nation Indonesia admits our country, our area, as country of umbrella. Do you imagine that we are countryside which has an umbrella inside? So wherever we go, we never get wet at the rainy season, or might be sunburned in the dry season. No, that's not it. So our village is a plantation area. In detail, we are rubber plantation. So we live as ordinary people and we have an ordinary lifestyle. So let me spell it out to you guys. The actual name of my hometown is Sumber Mulia, or you can name it as Payung Negara. Well, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, right now you knew about my origin. And there's another interesting fact about me when I was a child. So I love to read a magazine. If you could provide me a fairy tale, books about Cinderella, Snow White, and so on, and the magazine, I'd rather grab the magazine. The magazine's name is Bobo. I believe no one in this room doesn't know about the Bobo, right? Bobo is interesting magazine to read. If we look from this era, I could say that webtoon is kind of modernization from particular stories in Bobo. I was addicted to Bobo at that time. I always asked my parents to buy me a Bobo, even with my saving, when they went to the city, regardless of whether I joined or not. It means Bobo is my priority and the thing that I should obtain at the time. The reason of why I love Bobo magazine, because I like the stories they make. Whether the Bobo and Friends, Bonar and Elephant, short stories, real self drawing result competitions, and so on. For me, Bobo not only entertains but also provides knowledge, teaches how to be kind as a child, encourages to join some of child's competition, and so forth. So I always took up my pencil, drawing book, and coloring pencils whenever I found interesting picture for drawing result competition. However, my goals to join Toastmaster are because I wanted to sharpen my knowledge in English, to encourage even push myself in delivering ideas, opinions, and so forth. I wanted some, I wanted to say something correctly because in the past I used to translate words wherever I found in order to increase my vocabulary, including my village name, almost the magazine. Maybe I could say it with sleeping magazine. So I couldn't imagine that when I have a conversation with someone, then my intention couldn't get across because of it. It means I'm just going with English with my own understanding. I think it would be worse if I continue it time by time. So here, I'm in SCBD Toastmaster. I love the club because I find out that there is supportive ambience inside. I believe those kinds of purposes I could reach to SCBD Toastmaster Club. So guys, do you still remember where I came from? Back to you, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, I want everybody to unmute themselves and give a round of applause to Toastmaster Septi.
Congratulations, Septi.
Send my greeting to Bobo.
When Toastmaster as Septika mentioned Bobo, it hits me right in the nostalgia. Oh, good times, good times. Okay, and by the way, for some of you don't know, every time somebody does an icebreaker speech, we have an obligation to give a round of applause and just give them a cheer because that's a good job. That's the first time, and that's a good first time. All right. Now we go to our second speaker, which is Toastmaster Irvan, who's going to deliver his level 1 project 2B, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Uyun. Toastmaster Uyun, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wila. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Uyun, and today I'll be the evaluator for Toastmaster Irvan. Toastmaster Irvan today will bring 5 to 7 minutes of evaluation and feedback project, the second speech. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Irvan to implement the feedback that he had obtained from the previous evaluator. It was from Toastmaster Anika, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the room of improvement is for him to use personal story when he previously delivered the story of Nasruddin. And today, the title is, wait, don't worry, let's start. So it will be 5 to 7 minutes. And after the end of this speech, I also would love to encourage all of you to also send personal evaluation or encouragement to him so he can further improve and all of us can improve. So 5 to 7 minutes, the screen is yours, Toastmaster Irvan.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Okay. Hello everyone, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Tonight, I will deliver my second speech in SCBD Toastmaster, and my speech title is "Let's Start, Don't Worry." Okay, I will share my experience in the past, especially about my worries. Okay. I remember when I'm on the second year of junior high school, I used my glasses for the first time because I have myopia, so I cannot see anything. I cannot see object clearly, especially more than 3 meters. So I use my glasses for the first time. And a lot of people around me laughed at me and bullied me because I use my glasses. And they said, "Hey, Irvan, you look ugly with your glasses." And other people said, "Taking off your glasses, you are not fit with glasses." And some other people said, "Why do you wear glasses? Your eyes is okay." Hey, I use my glasses because I cannot see anything more than 3 meters. So listen to all opinion. I decide to take off my glasses. And now I'm very regret to this decision because I remember I cannot see anything clearly and it disturbs my daily activities. For example, I cannot follow the lesson in the class very well, and I get bad score in the class. My score get dropped, and after 2 years, I think again, and I decide to use my glasses again, and I feel better than before because I can see anything clearly and I can follow the lesson in the class very well, and I get high score than before. And the same event is happened again to me when I decide to learn English speaking. A lot of people around me laugh at me they bullied me because I have a lot of mistake on grammarian and my pronunciation is not good and I have limited vocabulary to express in English sentences. So again, I decided to stop learning English and I'm very regret now. So this is a reason why I joined SCBD Toastmaster. I feel good atmosphere in here. Everyone give the constructive and positive big feedback on my speech. I know my pronunciation is not good and sometimes I have a lot of mistake on grammarian and my vocabulary is limited to express in English, but they give feedback, positive feedback on me, and they give motivation for me to practice again. I like to practice can make perfect. Okay, and from my experience, I want to convey the message about don't worry about what other things on you, because I think relying on what other thing on me make me like a prisoner and I don't have free will to determine what to do because I have my own dreams and my own goals, and everyone has different goals and dreams and obstacles. So we cannot listen and follow to other opinions on me. But so I start to try to believe on myself and start to reach my dreams and my goals. And I will close my speech with quotes. I am very curious and happy with this quote. The quote is, if your life is not yours, if you care what other thing on you, so don't worry about what other things on you, and let's start to reach our goals and our dreams. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster Wira. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irvan. Yeah, only. In other words, screw that. It's not my business. I mind my own business. If they want to mind my own business, screw them. Or if they want to, they can pay my bills if they want to, all right? Now we go to our third and final speaker, which is Toastmaster Yanda, who will deliver his level 2 project 1 speech, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Fikwi from UI Toastmaster. Toastmaster Fikwi, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Wira. Okay, hello everyone, I'm Fikwi. So today, Toastmaster Yanda will deliver his speech for understanding the communication styles. It's level 2 project 1, so the speech length is 5 until 7 minutes. So place a timer to mention 5 until 7 minutes. And the purpose of this project is the member to learn about the different communication style and identify his primary style. And also it has a purpose to the member to share the impact of his style or the communication style. Okay, without further ado, let's be calling our speaker today, Toastmaster Yanda. Toastmaster Yanda, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I
Mr.
audible?
Yanda, communication style, Toastmaster Yanda.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Fikwi. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are.
When I was a kid, I loved so much watching action movies, especially movies about martial art from China. Yes, Kung Fu. And the reason why I like so much is because I love to see the way the actor move their body to avoid an attack, and then to relaunch an attack afterwards. I just love to see how Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan and Jet Li to perform their action, like I said, to avoid an attack and then to relaunch an attack afterwards. Hi, my name is Toastmaster Yanda, and tonight I'm trying to find similarities between martial arts skill and communication skill. As we know, during a conversation, sometimes we need to tackle others' argument and then try very best to move them so we can have the same page or the same stand with us. It's the same thing that we commonly use in a fight or in the battle. So during a fight, we need to have ability or knowledge how to tackle others' attack. But I'm not going to give detail about so much detail about self-defense right now. I'm going to talk about communication skill and communication style. As we know that there are four, as we recognize, there are 4 types of communication style. The first is direct, the second is analytics, the third one is supportive, and the last one is initiative. I'm not going to tell you even about the definition of those 4 terms, but I'm going to share you the stories which have relate with in my daily life. The first story is once when my boss recently asked me about what is the impact of Russia and Ukraine war to commodities market, to commodities price in the market. Suddenly and instantly, I realized that's a very direct question. So I need to give him a straightforward answer, not over explaining about the root cause of the war itself. The second story, before that, that's when I realized that my boss is the kind of direct person in terms of communication. That's when I realized. The second story is when I used to become a branch manager, when one of my subordinates asked me, should we conduct a meeting inside the office or outside the office? And then I responded to him by asking, can you give me consideration, something like pros and cons about should we conduct the meeting inside of the office or outside the office? Because I need time to think about before I come up with a decision that I have to make. That's also recognize me as the person who need support from the subordinate, from my coworkers before I come up with a decision. My third story is related with my work on daily basis. I work as an analyst. I oftenly do a review based on facts, figures, and the correlation between them. So I need to, sometimes my coworkers perceive me as a methodical person, and I'm quite demanding in terms of finding a precise answers. My last story is not about me. It's about my coworkers who always have ability to light up the ambience of the office, which is one of the personality traits that I want to learn from him, because he has ability to create a fun and relaxed situation in the office, because he have ability to crack a jokes. And you know, that's just like I said, the impact is the ambience become fun and relaxed. So my dear fellow Toastmaster and guests, communication is a skill as an art, because it's a skill because it takes a knowledge how to implement the right style at the right time. So, but by the end of the days, it's not about how many techniques that we master. It's about knowing about when to apply the appropriate style with a particular person. So, having said that all in above, have you been mindful enough about what is my type of communication style? I leave it to you the answer. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wow, Toastmaster Yanda, when you mentioned martial arts movie, you just got my attention. Boom. And yeah, since you said kung fu movies, I'm gonna leave you with this quote. I fear not a man who practiced 10,000 kick once, but I fear a man who practiced one kick 10,000 times, by Bruce Lee. So that's all for the prepared speaker. Timer. Is everybody eligible to be both?
I think there will be only 2 because Toastmaster Septi has overrun.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, there will
Only
be
Toastmaster Irvan and Yanda.
Okay, thank you very much. That's unfortunate though. So Toastmaster Sonny, we'll wait for your ballot. Now while we wait, let us listen to a song.
Hear the link.
Okay, 1 minute of silence. Timer.
Middle of the road, it's just a feeling of a distant melody unknown. I was doing fine, I minded my own business till the day you took me home. You came into my life like a sweet embrace, swept me off my feet and made me whole again. You came in my life, I wanna see your face. Never will I be the same again.
Minutes up.
Well, I thought I knew
12% vote.
what life was all about. That song had already been sung. I was going.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think we should continue. And before we go to the table topic session, let's have a group photo. So who will do the screen cap?
Mr. Alvin, can you help? Okay, Mr. Alvin is not here.
Here, here.
Oh, okay, he's here.
Okay, sorry. Okay, everybody, this is your session right here for everyone, Toastmaster and guests. Please unmute your camera. Unmute. Turn on your camera. Nah, like just what I do. Okay, and let's prepare for your best 3 pose of the night. Okay. While waiting our fellow Toastmaster and guests turning on their camera now. Okay, are you ready? Okay, now the first one. This will be your first pose. 1, 2, 3. Okay, glad to see you. Okay, prepare for your second pose. Okay, 3, 2, 1, pose to crack. Okay, now this is your last pose. Make it best, okay? I will record this only for your only 25 March 2022. This day will not repeat. Okay, give your best pose. Your last pose of today. 1, 2, 3. Check. Okay. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Wira.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Alvin. Now we go to our second session, which is, excuse me, table topic session. I'm not gonna be the one who will be who take care of this session. It will be Toastmaster Sari, our table topic master. Toastmaster Sari, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom. I will need to share my screen first. My screen visible?
It's visible.
Okay, thank you. All right, everyone. So we are finally getting to fun part, which is the table topic session. The table topic session is where you can improve the ability to organize your thoughts quickly and respond an impromptu topics. So how do we play this session? First one, you must choose one picture you like the most. Once you have make your mind to choose one picture, you will get a statement. So you will need to express your opinion or ideas about the statement, and your speech will lasting only 1 to 2 minutes. Don't forget to use the word of the day, which is pride, and you also will get a chance to be the most favorite table topic speaker. So we can start the session. Can I have one volunteer to be the first speaker for table topic?
Me.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Yanda. Which picture would you like the most?
I choose number 10.
10. All right.
Number 10.
Number 10. And my screen is not. Okay. Number 10. This is a statement about mentoring. Is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Okay, are you ready, Toastmaster Yanda? Okay, you can start now. The screen is yours.
When I hear the word people development, instantly it's like it's a me kind of thing, because when I was oftenly asked by my boss or my higher someone who is higher than me, what is your passion in doing your job right now? So based on many things that I can mention, people development is something that trigger me most, which is mentoring. It could be one part or small part of people development, because the fun thing about developing people is we can help them to grow in terms of their knowledge, in terms of their experience, in terms of their skill, and all of them blended into one. Then we can perceive, I can see the result within the person himself as a better person in the future. So that's why I always, up until now, mentoring, developing people still become my passion in doing my activities or my job on daily basis. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Yanda. I agree with you. Mentoring is part of people development, and we all need the mentoring relationship in order to get improved in our skill. I agree with you. Okay, is there another one who wants to be? Okay. Visiting Toastmaster or Gayu or guest Gayu, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. I will need to share my screen again. Which picture would you like? Oopsie.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Beauty can amuse you, but brain work, reading, writing, thinking can. Are you ready? Yes, Gayu?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yes, the screen is yours, 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much and happy morning, everyone. And talking about the beauty and physical appearances, I think nowadays we are caring so much about the appearances, something that to be seen and what other people think about us, especially when we meet in the first time. And we are and many people, including us, very take a very good care about our appearances and also thinking so much about what other people think about our appearances. And also society, sadly, really give a good position for a good looking person and something like that. But being beauty or being in a good appearances, it's not everything, but inside is more important because people can we can amuse with the beauty or appearances, or we can take pride if we look beautiful or look good. But what makes people impressed with us is what we are thinking and how we treat others. So it is important to be good person and what we think, what we write, and what we articulate. So it is better than just taking pride on our faces or our appearances. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, guest Gayu. Thank you for opinion, and I'm quite agree with you. So next, the next round, Toastmaster Tiara.
Hello.
Hi, Toastmaster Tiara.
Hello.
I will share screen again. Okay, which picture would you choose?
Let me choose. Chop, chip, chup. Number 3.
Okay, the heart icon.
Yep.
Yeah, Toastmaster Tiara, follow your heart, but take your brain with you. You ready?
I'm totally ready. Okay.
Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
Hello. Morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Honestly, why I always think that heart and brain is a twins. Like even they are work in a different way, but they have a similar things. We cannot we never know if we just using heart or we only using brain in our life. For example, if you choose someone, you have to take your brain with your heart together. They are a couple, you know. They are a couple. So if you want to take some like plans or take some decision to something, You have to bring your brain and your heart together. They will guide you to the right place. If you are not, believe me, you can just try it. It's work. Because heart cannot be good if we are never using brain, and if we using brain without heart, you will just like lose. If you think it's just so simple, but it's hard to make them go follow together. But I believe if you can do it in your daily, every day in your life, every time, your life is will getting better and better and better because you follow your heart and your brain together. Maybe that's it for me. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Sari.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanda.
Sorry, yeah, Toastmaster Sari. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I agree with you. We must use both sides, the brain and also heart. All right. So the next one, who will be the next speaker? Oh, Toastmaster Sony. Okay, Toastmaster Sony, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah. Which picture would you like to choose?
I love barbell, so I will choose number 5.
Okay, number 5. Number 5, you know you've got to exercise your brain just like your muscle. I think you can do this.
Yes, but the opposite one. This is contrary-wise with my hobby. I love weightlifting, but I use my muscle to lift them. But I don't think so with my brain. Nowadays, using brain is not popular. This is my opinion, yeah. Because, for example, have you ever wondered, do you remember your mother's phone number? Of course not, because you can save your mom number in your phone. That's the example, right? But if you want to exercise your brain, maybe the most easiest way is just memorize. You train your brain by memorizing a number or maybe a word or both of them. But that is the popular way. In my opinion, I have unpopular way. I use card to memorize, to train my brain to memorize, because in this card you will have number and also a picture. By playing card or watching any magician, any magic trick, it can make me, increase my my brain to be curious how they do that magic. That is my unpopular way to create your brain better, your memories better. That's all for me.
Thank you so much, Master Sony. And you are right. I just realized that I don't remember my mom's phone number. Oopsie.
That's true.
All right. Next one. Toastmaster Hani. Hi, Toastmaster Hani.
Hello. Hi, Toastmaster Sari.
Okay. Let me click my screen first. Okay. Which numbers you want to choose?
7.
7. This is like doing yoga, right?
Yes.
Number 7. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination.
Formidable. It's formidable. Great.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready, Toastmaster Hani?
A good head and good heart are always.
A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination.
Okay.
1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Hani.
Okay, thank you, Tasma. Thank you. I think a good heart and a good head, it's combination. Sometimes, me personally, if if my if my if my head and my mind it's not being mindful, and it will impact with my heart too. I mean, it will impact with my emotion. So I think it can start from our mind. If we have a mind, it's being mindful, and then we can combine um, how our heart and how our feel that our emotion. So it can be related, both of them. I think it's relate in yoga too, that I've known. It's when I start do the yoga pose, if my mind is not focused, and my heart is not, I mean, it's not refreshed, or my feeling, my emotion, it's not good, I'm not well, it can impact if I cannot find the focus of yoga pose. So beside of that, uh, I agree, if we have a good heart and a good head, it can be combination, and it 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 will create more um more more be good, and so it's the same like yoga pose. I can find a balance if my mind being focused and my heart it's feel calm, relaxed, and happy. So why related in yoga, it can combination, and it's such a how do we can self for our body. And I think that's all from me. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Tasmaster Hani. I'm so relate with you that once we are not focused when we were doing yoga, we can go down, collapse, and cannot do the pose. I'm so agree with you. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last speaker, Toastmaster Zahra. Toastmaster Zahra, are you there?
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Let me move to home screen first. Okay, which picture you want to choose?
I think I will choose number 9.
9. One. Okay, Toastmaster Zahra. There is a foolish corner in the brain of the wisest man. There is a
foolish corner
in the brain of the wisest man.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Zahra.
Okay, I'm really agree with that. There is a foolish corner in the brain of the wisest man, because every human, or it's not just for a man, it's for the woman too. We have the fullest corner. Like someone said that nobody's perfect in this world, and I think that we always have a bad side and a good side that combines really match, and even for the wisest man too. So I think that the wisest men have another side, that they cannot do the thing really perfect for some time, because we know that I think that we all already know that every human have their wrong the bad side, and I think that but we don't think not just for the fullest corner too, because there is always a good thing that you can learn from your mistake, and everybody and it impacts for the another human, that we can also be a wisest man or the wisest woman if we believe that we can do everything like that. So we always use the heart and the head also for everything that we gonna do, and it could make us be a good person in every way, like that. I think that's enough from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Sari.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zahra. I agree with you. There is no one person knows everything in this world. So that remarks our last table topic speaker. Can I have a report from the timer? Are the speakers eligible to be voted as the favorite speaker, favorite table topic speaker?
Everyone is eligible except Toastmaster Hani.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid.
There are six
There are
persons.
Five person.
Five person are eligible to be voted as favorite table topic speaker. All right, I think that's it for me. Can I give the control back to Toastmaster Wira?
Yes, you can.
Thank
so,
you.
While we wait for the, oh, by the way, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sari, for the great table topic session. While we wait for Toastmaster Sony with his ballot, let's have another 1 minute of silence and listen to
Here's
that
the link.
Sweden-based song again.
Share the link, please. You can follow the link.
Minding my own business, never knew the life had just begun. You came into my life like a sweet embrace, swept me off my feet and made me whole again. You came in my life, I wanna see your face, never will I be the same again. I wanna see your face again, oh let me see your face again. I'm far from being satisfied yet. I have to see your face again, oh let me see your face again, and take me to the place we first met. You came into my life like a sweet embrace.
Is it fair? Because I can see the result of the vote.
And made me whole again. You came in my life, I wanna see your face, never will I be the same again.
Okay, I think that's enough. Now let us go back to our regularly scheduled program. Oh, excuse me. Here it is. All right, after the table topic session is finished, we go to evaluation session, which will be controlled by Toastmaster Hani. Toastmaster Hani, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Okay. So thank you, Toastmaster Wira. I think we in session we want to hear about the feedback. So beside of that, I will call the first our evaluations is Toastmaster. Where is it? Toastmaster Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, the stage is yours.
The ice is broken. No longer cool right now. So no need for this jacket. We'll put. The ice is broken. Congratulations, Toastmaster Septi, for delivering your very first project at Toastmaster. Toastmaster Septi, I envy you. Your name is Septi, means you're born in September. How easy is that for audience to memorize your name? I'm envy of you because you make me think, make me wish if I was born in March, so my name will become Maralvin. People can remember my name better. Or in June, maybe my name become Junalvin. So what a very that I can enjoy tonight. And really, you asked THR from the manager? THR. Oh, Rich. I was there until now. I still ask THR for my auntie or uncle. THR. You're old. Give THR. Old. What I like from Toastmaster Septi is she looks very enjoyed on delivering the story. I see a lot of smiles and the voice tone is increasing. It means that she's very enjoyed and the ambience is very positive. So we can relax and listen to her speech very easily. And there is always a room of improvement for Toastmaster Septi. I'm so sad. I hate it. You're just 26 seconds away from the ballot counting. I hate it. I wish you can make it in time. So what I can suggest you is the first. If you're writing a script, please mind that 100 words mean a minute. So if you are 4 to 6 minutes, please mind that your script is around 500. And the second, I was there. Even until today, I lost the time because I couldn't find the timer. Wait, where is the timer? Wait, what? I lost. Where am I? Am I still in time? So what I can suggest you is to put your own timer. Like here, just for backup. You can use your phone. And that's what the room for improvement for you. And one challenge I can suggest you is, I love the story, your story. It's very, very great. And what can improve is put some conflict in your story. So you can bring the audience down with you together and put some dramatic or a solution for your problem or some negative emotion, so they will more engage to you. See you again, Toastmaster Septi. Congratulations for your very first project. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. So let's give applause to Toastmaster Alvin that he already gave the constructive feedback to Toastmaster Septi. So I just found that the area of improvement, it's the put off the conflict, so it can be bring our emotions during the speech, and we can relate it during the speech. So thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. So remember, Toastmaster Septi from feedback from Toastmaster Alvin. So the second, I will call it Toastmaster Uyun as the evaluation 2. Toastmaster Uyun, over to you.
Don't worry, let's start. That's the title that Toastmaster Irvan delivered to us. And he also put the speech content relate to that. And that is the strength that Toastmaster Irvan has. So Toastmaster Irvan, as a calm speaker, he has a strength to explore deeply to the content that he would like to deliver, that I observed that from his icebreaker and the story of Nasruddin. And today he also explored the worry that he had when he was bullied because of his glasses, and then how he tried to move on, try to improve on himself, and letting go the comments from others and focus on himself. So that kind of exploration is so great that you can develop the content and deliver it to us. And he also implemented the comment from Toastmaster Andika previously to explore on his personal story. And Toastmaster Andika also put some challenge for him to play more with the vocal variety and the facial expression. But I think that will be like step-by-step process that we can improve. And for room of improvement, I have two things that Toastmaster Irvan can start with. The first is start with bang, and the second is to close with strong message. The first is start with bang, like to hook, to grab the attention from the audience. So in the beginning, I guess, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Toastmaster Irvan said like, today I will deliver a speech titled, don't worry. I don't think like it's necessary to deliver that in Toastmasters. So you can just grab the attention from the audience. There are some techniques on that. For example, using like a question, surprising fact, or anecdote, or like quotes, for example. That are there are some ways to grab the attention from the audience, and always to start that, be confident and like let out your voice so everyone can put the attention on you. And the second is to close with a strong message. One thing that I like from today's title is "Don't worry, be happy." It's already don't worry, sorry. Don't worry, let's start. It's already a message. So if Toastmaster Irvan can deliver that, re-emphasize that at the end, that will be easier for audience to remember. Oh, Toastmaster Irvan gave me the like very meaningful takeaway that don't worry, let's start. Yeah. So everyone, that's the strength from Toastmaster Irvan to explore the story, and for the next improvement, to play with the vocal variety, start with bang and close with strong message. Don't worry, let's start. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. So thank you for giving the constructive feedback to Toastmaster Irvan. So remember, don't worry, let's start. And the third speaker is, sorry. The third speaker will be the Toastmaster Fikui. I'm sorry. Yeah, Toastmaster Fikui. Over to you, Toastmaster Fikui. Are you ready?
Am I audible? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
You are.
Okay. So, wow, that's the line that I remember from the Kuku movie. Toastmaster Yanda, take a pride in yourself because you have delivered a wonderful speech. I really get attracted to how you did the kind of movie that can explain the communication style, like when can explain how you define your communication style. Like I said before, that's the move. That the movie only have wow, and it's almost 1 until 2 hours. You're just watching that of kind things. But you success to connecting the dot between the action movie and communication style, which is a unique approach to explain your topic. And it's also a great speech because you applied your project into your life, which you'll be able to analyze your other communication style, like when you mention your experience with your boss and adding your personal story, which can be make us to more related to your speech. And that was really a great idea. And also, I really like how you structure your speech. You make it to make the audience pay attention more to you. You make us to wondering what is your communication style by your story. And I can kind of guessing that you are the analytical type one. And also, as Toastmaster, is our nature to always learn and developing ourselves, which means that there's a lot of room of improvement. So to keep in mind that imagine this is your action movie. Then action movie have certain spices like the sound and the move. The first one, I would like to recommend you to adding some vocal variety in the sound. You can make adding some different tone and volume to make enrich your speech. Like when you said something, example like I can say, when you're really passionate about the movie, you can emphasize that sound, the line by like sound like I really like to watch action movie because by adding some emphasis on the sentence, it will make your feels more confident to your speech. And adding some gesture, it will also giving the speech more rich that you can explore your speech like this, and this rectangle over in front of you is your arena, your battle stages. You can punch everyone in here using your hand. And overall, I'm enjoying your speech. It's not only a story, but the way you're combining your interest and your topic is exceptional. By adding some vocal variety and gesture, will make your speech more delightful. And at the end, Patal! I'm looking to hear from your next speech. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Fiku. This is my first time I heard the what how. Okay, so remember, this is your unique during the evaluation session. Yeah. Thank you. Hopefully, Toastmaster Yanda will got some of area of improvement that from Toastmaster Fiku. So I think I will heard from the Toastmaster Nila as a timer. Could you please send the report?
Yes. Yay! Everyone is eligible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nila. So after Toastmaster Nila mentioned as eligible, so Toastmaster Sony, could you please send the link, polls, and give the time to vote who is the most favorite evaluator.
Okay, I will. In 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1. It is it.
Okay, so I think we have 1 minute of silence, and during the vote, I think I will call my other teams. It's to be so first is our grammarian. Toastmaster Agus, are you ready for?
Okay. So is it my time yet? Okay, I would like to share the screen first. Is it visible?
Yes. It's visible.
Oh, okay, guys. So welcome to my grammar session again. This week, I would like to start with this is one of my favorite session in the grammar session, which is which is a Coming session. Yay! Do you know what Coming is? Coming is a Japanese term for non-native speakers who speak English with unnecessary exaggeration. But you know, sometimes when we speak English, we have to exaggerate, right? Because the way we sound, the way Indonesians sound, is different with the way a native speaker sounds. So I would like to help you with the pronunciation that and the mispronunciation that I noticed during this meeting. So let's start with that. I noticed someone said that with and they confuse that with that. So I want to do that. I want and that is cool. And you know, sometimes you you subconsciously pronounce it incorrectly. So to differentiate between that and that, you have to add, to combine D, T, and H when you say that. Repeat after me, that.
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 Yay.
That.
Not a pure
That.
D, that.
That.
That means, you know, you're that. That. So please keep in mind. Okay, next. I noticed someone's when they say to when they don't want to emphasize the word, they say to. But when you want to emphasize the word to, you say to. But when you don't want to emphasize the word to, you say to. So like when you don't want to emphasize it, I want to go to the market. So you say I want to go to the market. But if you want to emphasize the word to, like I want to, you say to longer, the longer version of to. But when you don't want to emphasize it, you say to. Like when I said earlier, I want to go to the office. Okay, next. I heard an interesting pronunciation from Toastmaster Yanda, because people usually pronounce ambience with ambience, not ambiance. But both pronunciations are correct. You can say ambience, but you can also say ambiance. And that is very interesting because not many people say ambiance. But if you want to keep it simple, you can say ambience though. Okay, next. I noticed someone said evaluate instead of evaluate. So when you say evaluate, you have to the not they, but the. Evaluate, not evaluate, not evaluate. It should be evaluate. Okay, next. I noticed someone said deliver. It should be deliver. You put stress on live, not de. Okay, it should be deliver, not deliver. Next, I noticed someone said ability. It should be ability. I noticed someone said anecdote. It should be anecdote. O and you put it, not the poor, not the long O, but it should be O, anecdote. Yeah, and I would like to clarify something here, because there are 3 ways to pronounce the ending ed when you say something in simple past tense, like, you know, vote, voted, conducted, because many people still cannot differentiate how to pronounce the ending ed. Okay, the first way, when the infinitive, when the word ends with sound t and d, you say like for example, conducted, voted, hated, needed, started. You have to pronounce the ed, the ed at the end. Because I noticed someone said I would like wait. It is conduct in and I have vote. Okay. Next, when the word end with a voice sound like live, play, memorize, you can pronounce it with exploded D, like chilled, enjoyed. I'm not sure if you can hear the exploded D from the microphone, but you have to sound the exploded D, okay? Memorized, played, lived, okay? And there are also words that end with unvoiced sound or many consonants like picked, wished, crunched, blocked, shopped. You don't have to sound the exploded D, okay? Next, I noticed some grammar that could be improved. The first, I noticed someone said, "It is so cool here." But when you are complaining about the temperature, you don't say it is so cool here. When you say it's so cool here, it means that the ambience is so so calm, so collected, and it is so comforting. But when you are complaining, you have to say cold, because cool means the temperature is moderately or mildly low. But when you are saying cold, you are complaining about the temperature because it is very low and or close to freezing. You say cold. So when you are complaining about the cold, you say it is so cold here, not it is so cool here. Because when you say it's so cool, it means that you are excited about something. Yeah. And next, if I was born in July, blah, 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 because it is something that hypothetical or non-realistic, you have to say if I were, not if I was, okay? Next, I noticed some speakers said it is such a pride for me that, and I have a pride of. So I know that it might sound that there's nothing wrong with the sentence or phrases, but if you want to sound more correctly, or how native speakers say that, you should say I take pride in something or somebody. Like when Toastmaster Sony said, I take pride in taking the roles of the ballot counter, or when Toastmaster who was that? I don't remember. I'm sorry. When the first speaker, I'm sorry, I forgot the name. I take pride in my hometown. So you don't say I have a pride of my hometown, but you say that you say I take pride in my hometown. Okay, and oh yeah, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Go back to Toastmaster Hani.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Agus. So it's such a coming grace and it's very detailed report. So you are like English teacher, so we learned so much by your report. Thank you. I think the next I will move to the AWOD report. Hi, Toastmaster Melanie.
Hello.
Yeah, over to you.
Okay. So hello everyone. I'm back. So for AWOD report, so studies suggest that we verbalized our hesitations through the crutches that we use in our speeches. Even though we don't have to say something, but since we want to fill the void, we use those arms to signal that we want to say something or that we are still thinking on what to say. And to help us to eliminate our crutches, we have to embrace the pause. But there are different kinds of pauses, and the most important pause that we have to embrace are the short or the medium pauses. But now I would like to share the report for today's speakers. So for this prepared speech session, we have the following. I think you can see it. Sorry, I will not say it one by one. And thank you for all those who use the word of the day for in their speeches. And congratulations to Toastmaster Yanda for, well, if I heard it correctly, you don't have any filler words, long pauses, or any repeated words. So there. So that ends my AWOD counter report. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. So, yeah, so we can learn from the WOD report. It's how we can try to minimize the filler words. And like me, I have a lot of filler words tonight. So thank you, such an active listening. So I think this is the last from me for my report. So I will share my screens. I will give the evaluation session. So first, I will say congratulations for our meeting. I have meeting evaluation. I like the meeting. It's very engaging, and I like the meeting. The first is punctual at 7 p.m. So on behalf of SAA meeting opening by backup roles, it's our 3 p.m. So it's a good backup to give the great openings before we start. And the second agenda meeting is done, sent in the chat box. So we can see the agenda of the meeting by today. So I love, we have over up to 25 participants stay in the meeting. It's such a great meeting. So thank you for coming in our meeting. Hopefully all of you can join the meeting. So I have the area improvement. So I just remember our share Padlet feedback in the last meeting. So don't forget for our meeting to share the experience and comments about our meeting today. We can share the Padlet feedback. And I would say great job to my super team as the role takers tonight. So the first is Tom. It's engaging. Very share the different opening meeting by creating the engagement by asking about epilepsy, and I like the music during the 1 minute of silence. It's new, insightful, and the timer be on time. It's very responsive and the great reports. And ballot counter, and same, it's responsive and a great report. And our table topic master is very interesting topics, and I love the topics. It's being purple today and makes me proud. So and grammarian, it's a great details report. And sorry, at WOD I haven't yet write. So I just want to say it's very good active listening. If you want to enhance our skill by active listening skill, you can try to take roles as AWD and as a grammarian, so they can share the detailed report, and they have practice in a great active listening. Thank you, WOD roles tonight. So thank you. And area of improvement. I just want to share for timer. I notice you give the report very responsive and it's great. So just want to give the area of improvement. If it will be better if you want to share the report in the chat box so everyone can see the details reports. I think from the evaluation session speaker, you can try to give the report again to share in the chat box. So I think that's all from me as a general evaluator. And don't forget to contact our VPA membership. So yeah, thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you so much, GE, for your evaluation, and not only for GE but also the evaluation team. Horns up to all you. Oh yeah, and also including the individual evaluators. Now, before I go for my closing remark, Toastmaster Sony, do you already gather the result? Okay.
Can I have access? Can I have access to share my screen?
Yes. have access to it?
Yes. Okay, my fellow Toastmaster, happy morning. First of all, I would like to say I'm happy to serve you as pallet counter. In my opinion, as the easiest mission among the other role taker. However, in the end of meeting, it becomes the most weighted moment. Now we have Hall of Fame, and please you may want to unmute yourself to give applause or just say hooray to the winner. Number one, the most favorite prepared spear goes to, yay, drum roll. He was talking about martial art as an illustration. Who's that?
Toastmaster Yanda.
Toastmaster Yanda, of course. Congratulations,
Alright.
Toastmaster Yanda.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Congratulations.
This is the result. And then, most favorite table topic speaker. I'm so sorry. I hope you will be not thinking that I'm cheating, but yes, thank you.
Oh,
Sorry. Not collusion. I'm not KKN. I give you the result. I give you the result. I try to be transparent. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah. And then the last one, the most favorite evaluator goes to, yeah, she acts out like Bruce Lee. Watch out.
What?
Toastmaster Fikwi, congratulations. Give applause. Here's the result. Toastmaster Fikwi, congratulations. Last but not least, please contact Toastmaster Melanie as VP of Membership. Thank you. Back to you. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Kapitan Sony. All right, now for my closing remark. Let's go to okay. Closing remark. The only disability in life is a bad attitude, by American figure skater Scott Hamilton. For the record, I don't think Scott Hamilton has epilepsy, but the quote still stands, because having epilepsy doesn't mean you have a bad life or you have a disability, because the only disability in life is being an a-hole, a prideful a-hole, if you will. I hope that still counts, dear Melanie. All right, now I'm gonna give my control back to Senior Presidente Toastmaster Garda.
Wonderful. Thank you, Toastmaster Wira, for leading the session in today's meeting. And above all, I would like to congratulate our debuter, that is Toastmaster Nila, for your role, first time role as, sorry, am I unmuted? Okay, already, sorry. For your first time role as the timer, congratulations. And also,
thank you.
Yay, congratulations. And also for Toastmaster Septica for finally breaking the ice. Congratulations. And yes, to all role takers, individual evaluators, thank you so much for your work. And thank you, Toastmaster Fikwi, for being one of the evaluators today. Thank you so much. And for all participants, visiting members, and also dear guests, thank you so much for your time and energy for spending your wondrous Friday evening here with us. Before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to hear some euphonious voices, particularly from our guests. I noticed that soon-to-be Toastmaster Gayu is still here. And thank you for turning on your camera. Hello, Gayu.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hi, thank you so much for coming. And if I'm not mistaken, this is not your first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for coming again to our club. So I know, and I believe that all of us would like to hear from your opinion. What do you think about our meeting today? If you could also express it in one word, what would it be and why?
Wonderful. It would be wonderful because last time I joined like I think 2 or 3 months ago, I joined for the first time, and it's really interesting to come back for joining. And it's really nice to hear the story from the presenter, the Toastmaster, and other, like the conversation is really engaging and give the opportunity for members and also non-members to actually participate. And it's really wonderful moment for the weekend. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. And it is actually, thank you for your effort and willingness to participate in our table topic session as well. Well, your participation is also one of the things that makes this meeting as wonderful as we expected from the beginning. And thank you, Gayu. Hope to see you again in our next session with us. Meanwhile, Gayu. And I noticed there are other visiting guests and members. I'm curious, I've noticed that Rizkal Ilham was turning on his camera earlier. Are you still here, Rizkal Ilham? Going once, going twice. Okay, maybe there are other businesses. It's all right, thank you. And also we have Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Are you there? Okay, maybe she's not in the room. That is okay. Yeah. How about, oh, Jacqueline, you're there. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, by the way?
Not too bad at all.
Thank you so much. May I know where are you at the moment?
On the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is the Caribbean island.
Ah, wonderful. From the Caribbean island coming all the way to Indonesia. And I noticed that this is not your first time coming to our club, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
No, this is not my most of the time I to work. So most of the time I
Wonderful. May I know what time is it in your place at the moment?
At this moment, it is 8 minutes to 10 a.m.
8 minutes to 10. So it's 11 hours differences. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for coming. And you said that you've been observing and you've been listening to our meeting today. So may I know what is your opinion regarding our meeting today?
Oh, very interesting. I did enjoy every moment of it. The speakers did present themselves well in their speeches. And I must say, I'm a Toastmaster of 2 years. Yes. So, and what I like is that the Zoom master, he had different, at the presentation of the awards, the certificates, he was so on par with that. Normally it takes time in terms of internet connection. It takes a long time to get the certificates off, and I really was impressed that he was able to get it as soon as he mentioned the name, the person's name, he has the certificate to present. But all in all, it was a good meeting, as always. And I also like the spirit of everyone.
Wonderful. Honored and humbled to hear from you. Yeah, everyone's doing such a very great job in ensuring that today's meeting runs smoothly. And thank you for coming, Jacqueline. Hope everything's the best for you, particularly you're doing at work. And we definitely look forward to having you again in our meeting with.
Yes, no problem. Once the link is being shared and I can afford to attend, I will log on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. And in the meantime, stay safe and be well, Jacqueline.
Yes, you too. Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you soon. All right. And before I close this meeting, for visiting members of any other clubs, feel free to spread the message, the information of your club schedule in the chat box so that everyone can also get to know when is your club meeting so that we can also make a visit. In the meantime, I would like to invite Toastmaster Melanie to the screens to share some information regarding the membership renewal. Toastmaster Melanie, over to you.
Hello, everyone. So I'm again here in front of you, reminding you about the membership renewal. So the deadline for our club is on Wednesday, 30th of March. Please send your proof of transaction to either Toastmaster Hani or to me. Then if you have any questions or concerns regarding your membership, please let us know, update us. Maybe we can do something about it. And if you are looking to build your confidence, grow as a leader, improve your communication and public speaking skills for our guest today, please message me. Let's talk and let's talk about your Toastmasters journey eventually. So that's it. Thank you, Toastmaster Garda.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Melanie, for such brief information regarding the membership renewal. And now, one last information from me, because we are about to enter the Ramadan month in April 2022. Please allow me to share an update regarding our schedule meeting throughout April 2021. So next week, it's actually April 1st, so also on Friday, but it's one day prior to Ramadan, so we are not going to hold any meetings on Friday, April 1st. Don't worry, it's not an April mop. So it's true, it's real. And throughout April 2022, we are going to conduct the meeting on Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Jakarta time. It's valid only in April 2022. So for the whole month, we are going to conduct the meeting during Ramadan season on Saturday, 10 a.m. Mark your calendar, Saturday, 10 a.m. Jakarta time. Feel free to follow our Instagram at SCBD Toastmasters for more updates. We always update our regular activities, including our meeting there, so that you will be able to follow what's the news updates from our club. I think that is all from me. We still have 3 minutes before 9 p.m. And as always, SCBD Toastmasters always opens this Zoom meeting until late so that everyone can also get to know each other, can talk about many things, and including our guests. Feel free to stay in the room so that we'll be able to accommodate you regarding any information that you need related to Toastmasters International, as well as our club, SCBD Toastmasters. I think that is all from me. I hope that I don't miss anything else. I'm not missing anything or anyone in the room. And now, with the power vested in me, I hereby adjourn this meeting. Happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Weekend.
See you.